Guys, so welcome back to another video. So I've been practicing my alignment for about, I would say, close to 2 months now, and I think I finally got it. It's been a struggle because I experimented a lot. I had to get used to, I had to make a lot of adjustments. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. There's the white flag right there. You can see that. So I'm aligning my club to the white flag. And look at my feet. My feet's supposed to be left of that. So then I know exactly that's how I should hit the ball. Let's see if it works. And that's exactly where it went. See? I want to make a quick example. I had a chance to work with my brother on his swing, and initially I told him, align yourself to this toy house right there. So that's your target. And tell me when you're ready to hit the ball. And basically, when he was ready, when he told me, okay, I'm ready, this is how I would address the ball. If you notice, look at his feet. His feet are aiming way to the right of target. And that's exactly what I was doing. Basically, I was compensating. I was aiming every time a little bit to the right of my target. And then I was trying to compensate with my shoulders to go left. I think the best way to explain it is to show you what I was doing before. So same, it's basically a line here. Okay, so this is what I was doing, and now it feels wrong now. And I was doing this. I was aligning my feet to the right. I may hit it right, fine, but this is what I was doing. Okay, that went to the right. And now the reason it goes to the right is because I'm so used to aligning myself correctly now that I'm not compensating. Because before, I was aiming to the right with my feet, and I was compensating with my swing this way, and I got it to be straight. So because now I'm so used to aiming correctly now, I don't have to do that. So that's why I think it's ultimately you're going to be more consistent because you're aligning yourself correctly now. Don't get me wrong, because there are some people who play like this. They aim to the right and then they hit it to the left. But you have to be aware that you're doing it. So if you're doing this, you say, okay, I'm aiming to the right, but I'm just going to hit it to the left or straight. So as long as you're aware of that, that's not a problem. But the problem is when you're thinking you're aligned perfectly and then you're aligned like this. So I think that's where the problem arises. So now I hit another one. Align, feet left, shoulders straight to target. All right. Went slightly to the right, but it was great. I mean, it feels really good. So this flow also affected my putting. If you look at my feet, I'm aiming to the right of the hole, and then I'm kind of like swinging across with the putter to the left. So I'm pulling it. And now I'm basically aiming to the left of the hole, and then my strike is just straight. It's no longer crossing to the left, as you can see here. So huge difference. So on the putting it works, but obviously you have to know the break of the green, because if you don't know the break of the green, then it doesn't matter if you align yourself correctly. If you don't know how to read the greens, it's going to go exactly where you align yourself. But I think it's important to align it even on your putting, and that's something that I struggle with a lot. I was aligning with my feet all the way to the right, and then basically I was pulling it. I think it's a common problem with a lot of people. I play with a lot of good golfers, and a lot of golfers have this issue. I mean, it's simple, but because it's simple because you can compensate and you can hit some amazing shots that way. But I think ultimately it's going to be better. It's going to be more consistent if you just align yourself correctly. It will take some time. I would say, yeah, a month or so. But once you get that, I think there's no going back. You're going to feel, it's going to feel amazing because it's going to feel like you're aiming to that target, and the ball is going to go exactly where you're aiming. Because before, I can tell myself, okay, I'm aiming to that target, and it did go there, but in reality, it didn't feel as good because I wasn't aligned correctly, because I got there with a pull. It didn't get to my target with a straight shot. It was a pull, but it got there. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. There is a yellow flag right there. Have a 7-iron, so it's going to be a little more difficult, but it's the same concept. This is what I've been working on. So align my club face to the pin and my feet slightly to the left of that. Okay, that was a beautiful strike. And this went slightly to the right. Well, actually it drew back to the flag. So again, I mean, the way it feels when you strike it right on the sweet spot and right when you're aligned correctly, it's just, I can't explain. So it makes sense. If I'm aligning to the flag right there, the club is aiming to the flag. My shoulders are aligned to the flag, but my feet are aligned left of the flag, right here, not to the target. And that's the only way to flush a shot. Otherwise, okay, this it's not going to happen. Just a little baby draw, but perfect. And that feels great, guys. All right, guys, so that was it for the video. I hope that was helpful. Again, for me, it took me about a couple of months, and now I feel great. I mean, it feels like, obviously, you know, I'm not going to hit a straight shot every time, but as long as I know that I was aligned correctly, and the reason I went right or left is because my shoulders were aligned, were right correctly, or because I just opened the face or closed the face. That's a whole different deal than hitting, like, you feel like you hit a good shot and it just went left or went right. And that's how I felt before. So it's a complete different feeling. I think it's worth it. So when you start changing, it's gonna feel very unnatural. Here's my brother trying to align his club face to the toy house, and as you can see that he's having a hard time realizing that his feet are just need to be more left. So it's gonna feel very, very unnatural at the beginning. So that's why it's going to take some time to get adjusted. But once you get it right, once you understand that your feet have to aim to the left of your target, then you start making some improvements. So I had a chance to get an update on my brother's swing, and basically he went out to the course and he's doing way better than before. He feels a lot more confident. And I think that's one of the first things that happens, because when you're aligned correctly and the ball goes exactly where you want, what's going to happen is you're going to gain a lot of confidence. Okay, so let me give you an example of a really bad alignment here. My target is right there. Look at my feet. They're aimed to the right of the target, so it's never going to be there. And then here I swing across, so I pulled it, a really bad shot, and all it was just bad alignment. That's all it was. So make sure to check your alignment, guys. The best way to do it is just to make a video yourself, pick a target, and then look at the video, because a lot of times you're convinced that you're aligned correctly and you're not, totally not. So just make a video yourself, check it, and see if you're actually aligned correctly. And then, you know, I would do it. I did it and it worked. And I think I feel a little more consistent than before. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.